Hello YouTube, it's your boy Nathan coming to you to do another recap video. Today we are talking 90 Day Fiancé The Other Way, Season 6, Episode 7, A Risky Business. So we're just going to get on right into it. So in this episode, we actually met a new couple. We met Joanne and Sean. We first seen Sean. He is from Ireland. And we seen him working out and stuff. He said he's an Italian. He's not your typical Italian. He doesn't drink, and he likes American moms, basically, older American moms, basically, and everything. And we also met Joanne. Joanne is a single mother of two. She has two sons named Jesse and Joey. Ain't that a little ironic? Jesse, Joey, just like how it was with Full House, Jesse and Joey. And I think like Joey is 18 and Jesse's 12. And so we met them. She's planning on a trip to Ireland to go be with Sean. And they met, like, I guess, like, okay, so Joanne is basically another one of those little spiritual medium reading people. I'm like, oh, here we go. Another one of these and everything. And she was doing it online, and I guess Sean like followed her work and everything and led her trip to Ireland, and they just basically fell in love, basically. Because Sean is like 27 and Joanne's like 43. And so this episode, she was talking to her sons about, she's going to be taking her sons to Ireland so they could meet, Sean. And the son, Joey, was like, well, what if I don't get along with him? You know, like, we're the most, like, us two are the most important people in your life. You know, she said that the father, you know, they met when they basically met and married when they were 18, really young and stuff, and their love just faded out, basically. So later we see Joanne video chat with Sean and everything, talk about the trip to Ireland coming up. Well, what Joanne didn't tell everybody is that her and Sean secretly got married. Everyone just thinks that Sean is just her boyfriend, but no, they're actually married and everything. And she actually wants to move to Ireland permanently. She said if she could have it her way, she would stay in Ireland for a month and come back to New York for 2 weeks and everything. And so, like, when they were video chatting, they were like, what are we going to tell the kids? And, like, well, and they actually been married for a year. And I don't know how the mother has kept this a secret from her kids, but I couldn't keep a secret that long, that big of a secret, basically. So she said, Joanne said that before they come to Ireland, she's actually going to tell her mom first and everything, because her mom needs to know before we make the trip, because she wanted the mom to go with her, but the mom is not going. But she is going to tell the mom first, and I guess judging by the previews of next week's episode, it's not going to go well. So we'll see how that goes, but welcome to the family, Joanne. Welcome to the 90 Day family, Joanne and Sean. I can't wait to see how this storyline plays out. So that was Joanne and Sean. Next couple I want to talk is Inky and Corona. So a couple of weeks ago, Corona arrived in Iceland, and, you know, she was a little uptight because, like, Inky didn't show, like much enthusiasm at first and everything. But then in this episode, she said they steamed it up. I guess it was like a holiday, some kind of holiday with buns. So it showed Inky like get this like little feather thing, and it was just like tapping her bum and stuff and everything, and they went to this like donut shop or whatever just to get some donuts and stuff and everything. Now, and then when they were at the donut shop or whatever, Corona was talking about her midwifery program and everything. I guess she had took a test before. Remember at the beginning of the season, she said that she was supposed had she's a midwife and she was going to go to the University of Penn and get into their program, but she decided to pass up that opportunity so she could move to Iceland. Well, there was some kind of midwifery test that she had took before she moved to Iceland. So she got her results from the test and she passed, basically. And congratulations to Corona for passing that. Now, she acted kind of funny in this episode. Corona, like, she was talking about, like, if I didn't pass this, I was gonna have to go back to the States. And Inky's like, yeah, I know, we have to work something out and everything. And she's just telling me, well, I would have to do this, and that, you know. And Inky was like, yep, it's part of the process, I know. Because she was like, she kept on saying, you only see me in vacation mode. You have not seen me in work mode. And she was just going on and on and on and on about her work mode and stuff. And then, like, she just randomly said that, you haven't seen me, like, snap at you yet. Like, I'm being, like, really soft with you. But you haven't even seen me snap yet. And Inky was like, okay, and everything, like, like, what are you talking about, basically? Like, Corona just acted, in my opinion, she really acted really, really, like, as an African American man and talking about an African American woman, there's some cultural things that people just even within our own culture see and like and don't like. Well, from one African American to another, Corona, like, quit acting all big and tough over while you over there. Quit acting up over there. Because, like, Inky is just really nonchalant. This is his first relationship and everything, and he don't need you to talk about how you're ready to pop off on him at any time, basically. Like, she asked him, are you scared after this conversation? And he's like, kind of, a little bit, and everything. But, it just is what it is. Like, it's just part of the course here, or whatever. And I'm just like, dude is really nonchalant about it, but, like, she is going to scare him away. I really think that she is going to scare him away. Like, she's pretty successful. She wants to get into this midwifery program over there in Iceland and stuff and everything. And, like, like, she's feeling like he's downplaying it a lot and stuff, and not, like, and she said she apologized for not, like, expressing how much the importance of this is. But, like, she's, like, really, really making it all about herself, and it's about what she wants to do. It's not what is best for both of them and stuff, even though, like, she's coming to Iceland and trying to take over. It don't work like that. Have your man help you. And I feel like he wants to help, but, like, I think he's really going to be scared to speak up. He is going to be scared to speak up. And that's my opinion on that one. So that was Corona and Inky. Next couple I want to talk is Statler and Dempsey. So last week, Statler arrived to the UK. She was not in a good mood. She's been on a long flight. They lost her luggage. Dempsey's all excited and everything, and she was mad at Statler for not being as excited. This episode, we saw a little bit of continuation of that. They had to pick up the van and stuff and everything, and Statler she fell asleep for an hour and woke up. She was in a little bit of a better mood, but still, like, drained from it all. But anyway, they arrived to the place where they got their van, and it was a decent sized van. It was kind of small, but, like, I mean, it was a nice size for them. I would expect something a little bit bigger, but I guess that's a fair size for whatever. And, Statler said that, what, I'm actually satisfied. Like, I was expecting the worst and stuff, so I'm content with this. But still, my whole life has changed now. Like, this is gonna be the rest of my life in this small little space. So this is the first day of the rest of my life. So yippee, yippee yo kaye, and all that. So they unpack and start like loading up their van and stuff, and they start set sailing and everything. And that's all we've seen of them. But Dempsey was just really, really happy, like excited. She's like, "Yay, van life and everything!" Like she was. Dempsey is so excited and stuff. Now, as we all know, spoiler alert, they ain't together. It didn't work out. Statler's back in America and everything. She can't stand Dempsey. I guess you can't say Statler 3 times on the internet or she'll come after you. So, I don't know. So far since I've been doing these recaps for 2 years now. So far, nobody has come for me. Nobody has ever come for me yet. Like, no 90 Dayers or anything. Nobody has come for me yet. And I tend to keep it that way and stuff. But, I mean, sooner or later, it probably bound to happen. But y'all know me. I call it as I see it. And I don't hold back. I try to be nice. And on my channel, we all about respect over here on the Nathan Tip 2 page. We are all about respect. And I call it as I see it. I call my likes and my dislikes and everything. And I'll call out some BS if I see some BS. And that's just how it is. But that's just how what we see on TV and how editing comes. So that's just that. And speaking of editing and TV, let's talk James and Tata, shall we? I mean, okay, so we first seen Tata's parents teaching James how to make the banana chips and everything. And it looked pretty. It looked like a factory type thing, whatever. It was cool. So last week they decided that they wanted to tell the parents that they're moving here. So they went over to the house and everything, and they broke the news and said that, like, we're actually, Tata had to translate everything, but we have to, that she told the parents that they're moving here permanently. And surprisingly, the parents were happy. She's like, "Oh my God, yay. James can work more in the banana chip business and everything and all that and everything. Yeah, let's go," basically. And then James was like, okay, cool. But, we do have a car in the United States that's $750 a month that we still have to pay off. And they were like, okay, well, we'll help you with that. We'll work on it. Don't take out any more loans, because you don't want the bank to control you and everything. That's what the father said. And James was like, yeah, but sometimes you have to take a risk and take out a loan and everything. And then, the big issue is that, James didn't really want to put a burden on Tata's parents, because he didn't want them to feel that this is why they're moving back, and he wanted Tata to tell them that. Now, here's the thing. Everything was going well, but then James just started getting up pissy and stuff, and told Tata, "You need to join in on this conversation. It's not just about me." And Tata's like, "Well, I'm translating. I got to translate both English and Indonesian to this is kind of tough right now, and everything." And he's like, okay. And then she was starting to explain to Bert and everything. And James was just getting mad at her for not, and hounding her for not, joining in on the conversation and stuff. I'm like, dude, the parents are accepting this. Your wife is trying to translate everything. Chill, bro, just chill. So then all of a sudden, Tata just freaks out and just starts crying hysterically, like Mary from last season of The Other Way. She just starts crying hysterically, and she's like, "I'm sorry, Bo. I don't want to be a burden on you." And then the father made her kiss her feet. I guess that's the thing in Indonesia. You got to kiss her feet and ask for forgiveness and everything. And she was just crying hysterically and everything. But, her parents were really supportive. They really liked James. They said they'll help. They understood the financial situation, and and everything. So, like, I don't know why James was acting all pissy for, and everything that made Tata cry hysterically. I mean, it was unnecessary. It was really unnecessary for all of that, like, that went better than I thought. Like, the parents, like, you're supposed to, like, parents and kids are responsibility, and we're supposed to look after them and stuff and everything, no matter how old they are and stuff. And that's how it is. So we'll see how that, like, ends out. Like, that's just going to lead to an argument with James and Tata and everything. But that conversation went well. But James, I've been on James's side all season, but this is the first time where he really disappointed me in that. Like, let your wife, like, your wife was trying to help. She's translating both English and Indonesian on this difficult conversation. The parents are accepting it, and yet you're still acting up. Like you explain what you gotta explain, and let that be it. We'll cross all those other bridges when we get there. So it is what it is. But anyway, guys, that was it. That was it. It was a quick episode. Thank God, we did not see Sarper and Shekinah in this episode. Thank God. We also didn't see Josh and Lily. Even though I like Josh and Lily, but I was so glad we didn't have to see Sarper and Shekinah. So yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and please like and subscribe to my channel. I'll be back on next week to recap part 4 of that Happily Ever After tell-all. Like I said yesterday, I'm so over this season. I'm over this tell-all. Really, I just wanted to be done and everything, so we can hit B90 in September and stuff. So I'm excited for that. But yeah, we'll be back on then. And as a reminder, for Happily Ever After, you have to watch it live on TLC on Sunday nights at 8, 7 Central. So just a reminder on that. Anyway, guys, that is it. I'll see y'all next week. Have a good one. Bye, y'all.